everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. Before we get started, I do want to give a big thank you to Maniology for sponsoring today's video. And in today's video, I am going to be doing some stamping using a Maniology Stamping Starter Kit. They have a bunch of these available, but the specific one that I have here is fluid art. So it's going to be like fun marble stamping palette. I am really excited to try out this kit. I have done stamping in the past. I've actually just recently unboxed their Halloween countdown box, and that was filled with so many fun Halloween stamping essentials. If you haven't watched that video, I will have it linked up in the cards. That way you guys can definitely go check out that video. But today we are going to be unboxing this fluid art stamping starter kit from Maniology, and then I will also be playing around with the items inside and doing some fun fluid marble stamped nails. Before we get into unboxing this starter kit, I also do want to let you all know I'm going to pop a QR code on screen, and you can scan to get Maniology's free nail stamping course. Yes, you heard that, free nail stamping course. So if you've been wanting to try out stamping, or if you've tried stamping and you just cannot get the hang of it, if you want some tips or tricks, Maniology is having a free nail stamping course that will help you with your stamping journey. So if you want to get that, be sure to scan the QR code on screen, and I will also have more information down below in the description box along with the link to this starter kit. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get this unboxed because I'm really excited to play around with some stamping today. Some days I will say I have good stamping days, other days it's just not as good. I'm hoping, fingers are crossed, that we have a good stamping day, but I am really excited for this kit since it is like a starter kit, so we will have everything included in here. So let's open it and see what is included. So there's just like a little seal here. Oh wait, okay. So on the back it says scrape, stamp, and swoon, your way to self-expression. And then it also does have like pictures and step-by-step exactly how to stamp. But again, further, you can scan that QR code and get the free nail stamping course, which will really go over everything that you need to know. So let's open this up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is exciting. Okay, so in here we do have the starter kit stamping guide. We have our stamping plate. Look at that. This is almost giving, like, I know it's like fluid marble, but this is also kind of giving like ocean. I feel like this would be good for like summer nails, like some ocean. That would be really cool. So I do apologize for any glare. This is like a mirror, and with all my lights, I know the glare is terrible, but I want to try to just give you guys a closer look. I really like all of the different designs. I feel like this one here is probably my favorite, but I do love all of them. This one here, it really looks like ocean waves to me, like the bubble, like the white part in the ocean. That is so cool. So this is the stamping plate. We also get a scraper, and look at that, it matches. I love that it has like that fluid marble theme. And then we also have the jelly stamper, which also is on theme. It has like that same theme to it. And this is like their rectangular jelly stamper. Very nice. And then we also have, let's see what this is. So this is the Stamping Duo. So, is this like, oh, how do you open this? Oh, okay, so you can just like pull it out of here. So I wonder, is this like the sticky base coat? I wonder, does it show anywhere what this is? So I'm not 100% sure what this is. I would think that this is the sticky base coat. Oh wait, it's probably the smudge-free top coat. Yeah, because here On the instructions, like this is the black stamping polish that you would use like on the plate, but you don't have to use black. This kit just comes with black. You can use any color if you want to do different colored marbles or like the ink, however they call it, the fluid art. You can really do any color, but it does include black. And with this being a stamping duo, this is also your smudge-free top coat. So that's really nice that we do get the little duo in here. So I think that's great because if you're just starting out, you might not have like the smudge-free top coat or even the stamping polish. So it's really nice that we do get both of those items in this kit. So here is everything included in the Maniology Fluid Art Stamping Starter Kit. We get our stamping plate, scraper, jelly stamper, and also the stamping duo, which includes a black stamping polish and the smudge-free top coat. Everything we need to do some stamping nails. I am very excited. I cannot wait to do the nails. Just like I've never done a stamped marble before, so I think this is gonna be super fun. But first, we do need to get some nails applied and a base color on the nails. I'm thinking of doing some like spooky Halloween colors, maybe like green, orange, purple. I don't know, I think those colors are giving Halloween, and then also doing a black marble on top. I think that is going to be super fun. So off camera, I did go in and apply my peel off base coat. I also went in and sized out some full cover long square nail tips, and we are just quickly going to get these applied. That way I will have a good nail extension for doing and playing around with the stamping. So to apply these, I just have my flash cure light here set off to the side, and then I also am going to be using my nail glue gel in a bottle here, and just doing the same method as I always would by applying the glue gel into the nail tip, doing a flash cure, and then once I do have them all applied, doing my full cure. Nail tips are now applied, so let's go ahead and file and buff these nails. I also quickly want to say, I feel like I haven't done a long square shape in a little bit, and I do like square nails, but I don't know, these are just looking very thick and like chunky on my nails, and I feel like it's because I've used almond so much. I feel like personally for me, almond nails flatter my hands a lot better than square nails, but I will say I do like square nails because they give a lot of room for like nail art, and you can really do a lot on square nails because I feel like they do have more space. But I don't know, I don't think square is very flattering on my hand. I think almond definitely flatters my hand a lot better. Nails are now ready for me to start my gel base. I have decided that I am going to be using a orange, purple, and green gel polish as my base. With stamping, I am going to be using the stamping polish, which is an air dry polish. And for your base color on your nails, you can also use a air dry polish. I'm a gel girly. I have more gel colors. So for my base, I am going to be using gel polishes, and I will just go in. I'm gonna do 2 orange nails, 2 purple nails, and 1 green nail. And I will also be doing 2 coats of the gel polish color on all of the nails, curing for 60 seconds in between each coat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let this play out because again, I want to focus more on the nail stamping and play around with that more. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get these nails like polished, the base color applied. So I now have my gel base applied to the nails, and tell me these colors do not scream Halloween. I feel like this is the perfect color combination if you want to do like a Halloween nail set but still have a pop of color in there, because the orange, green, and purple, I just feel like they all fit so good together. Now we are moving on to the stamping, and I am so excited. And again, I just want to share the QR code on screen. That way you guys can scan that code to get Maniology's free nail stamping course. I am not a professional at stamping whatsoever, so this stamping course is definitely going to help me. And also with like my tutorial, I'm going to give you guys a few tips that I know, but if you want a more in-depth stamping course or tutorial, definitely scan the QR code that I will have on screen, because that is going to help you guys out tremendously, and it is also free. Who doesn't love free stuff, especially a free nail stamping course from Maniology? So I pulled out some items that I'm going to need or like that I use when stamping. I have a lint roller. I also have some lint-free wipes and some acetone. I think I actually quickly need to refill this because there is not much left, and I use this to clean the stamping plates. Okay, so I added a little more acetone in there. So I have my acetone, the lint-free wipes, and also the lint roller. Now we are ready to start stamping. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So I think I am going to use my favorite one here, and I'm kind of a little scared now because I don't know if these nails are going to be too long. No, I think they should actually be perfect. But I wonder if maybe I should use this design since it's longer. You know what? I am going to use this one instead just because it's longer and these nails are long. I don't want this one to be just fitting. I want to make sure I have some extra room so when I pick it up on the stamper, it covers the entire stamper just because these are long nails. So we have our stamper, and then we also have, I'm going to use the black stamping polish, and then we have our scraper, and things are going to get messy when stamping. It's going to get messy. So make sure you have some extra paper towel, lint-free wipes, just your items all around because it is going to get messy. So I'm going to take my black stamping polish and I'm just going to add some of it up towards, like more towards the top of the design. Hopefully I add enough there. And then I'll use my scraper to scrape it down. Okay, good deal. And then we'll just take our stamper and it did not pick up. Okay, that's okay. We'll try again. This happens sometimes. So I'm just gonna take my lint roller and just go over. See how easily that lint roller cleans that? Super easy. You also wanna keep acetone away from this. So that's why I use the lint roller. And then we'll take our lint-free wipes with our acetone. And this is what I'll use to clean that stamping plate. And my paper towel is going to get messy. Do not mind it. And then I also have a paper towel over here, which I'll just use to wipe the little card off. And I can also go in and wipe it on the lint-free wipes. And now let's try this process again. I feel like with stamping, my first go never picks up as good as I want it to. And I feel like honestly, just because I scraped twice, you do want to be quick with stamping and you don't want to over scrape. You just want to go in and scrape and then pick up the design. Did it still not pick it up that great? I still don't think it picked it up that great, so we are going to try again. I don't want these nails to turn out terrible. I want to try my best here and try to get a really good marbled stamp. So let's just try this again. I think I'm going to add a little more polish because I think that may be the problem, honestly, because this is a really long design. So I don't want to be adding not enough polish. So I am just going to kind of just take that polish. I'm going to try to work quick because again, with stamping, you do want to work quick. I'm going to try to cover almost just that entire design with the polish and then scrape. And let's hope this picks up better. No, why isn't it working? Oh, okay. Let's try it again. Okay, is this what, my third attempt already and I haven't even done one nail? Oh my goodness. See, I told you guys some days it's just not that good. And I feel like honestly what gets me is scraping. Okay, look at that. There we go. That looks good. All right. And now let's put this onto the nail. Yay, look at that. Super clean. I'm just going to be sure I press that down on the sides. And just for reference, here is like where I stamped it. Let me like show you all. Look at how clean that was. Oh, look at that. That looks good. And don't worry, we will clean up the sides. You can also use some poly peel if you want. but I'll just go in and clean that up with a little brush and some acetone once I'm finished. So now we just need to clean up our items, the jelly stamper, and then also going in with our lint-free wipes and acetone, clean our stamping plate. A lot of cleanup with stamping, but trust me, in the end, it is all worth it. And now I'm just gonna go back in and do the same process. And I feel like, again, what gets me is scraping. I feel like I do need to improve on the whole like scraping part of stamping and also trying to work quick. So scrape, pick up. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Okay, let's put this down on the nail. Yay! Another perfect stamp. Yes, this is turning out awesome. Oh no, I accidentally got some here, so I'm gonna quickly go in with a little bit of acetone to wipe that up. There we go. Okay, and again, cleanup time. Look at how easy the lint roller removes this. You need a lint roller. It's a must-have for stamping. It's gonna make cleanup time so much quicker. And then our lint-free wipes to clean off our plate, and also just cleaning off the card over here on the lint-free wipes and paper towel, and then back in with the polish. I'm just trying to cover almost the entire design with the polish just because that really helps me a lot because I do struggle a little bit with scraping. And then we're going to scrape, pick up with our jelly stamper, and place onto the nail. Oh, look at that. Another super clean transfer. These are turning out good. And we have one more nail. We're just gonna be sure to clean everything up. I always like to try to keep a very clean work area, at least the best as I can, because I feel like that really helps with getting good stamps. It's just making sure you keep everything clean. Okay, and one last time here, let's apply our stamping polish. Again, I like to just go in the whole image here just because I feel like it's easier for me with scraping. And then, oh no, okay, let's hurry. Scrape, pick that up, and I'm gonna remove that little area there and then place onto the nail. Perfect. Another super clean transfer. Look at those. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. I love that. All right, now let's just go ahead and clean this last little bit up here. And then I'm going to let these dry just for a few minutes, and then we'll clean up the polish that got onto my skin before going in with the top coat. So I told you all, my paper towel is a mess. Just don't mind it. We'll get rid of it, but we're not finished yet. So let's go ahead. I have my Maniology brush here. This is just a square cleanup brush. I'm gonna dip it in some acetone, and we're just going to go in and clean this up because it is a black polish. It is super pigmented, so I just may need to overlap a couple of times, but I'm just gonna get this all cleaned up before actually going in with my top coat. And this brush is very nice because it's super easy to just get around on your skin without actually going and touching the nail. So now that I just cleaned up the polish from my skin, I'm going to take that Stamping Duo and pull out the smudge-free top coat, and I'm just going to apply this to all of the nails to seal our design. And again, this is also an air dry product, so I just want to apply it and then I will let it air dry. So I just filmed my ending clip but realized my microphone was not plugged in, so let's do this again. I waited a few minutes for the top coat to cure. I also did do my thumbnail off camera, repeating those same exact steps. I am now going to go in with my cuticle oil, apply that to my cuticles, rub that in to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And here is the finishing look of these nails. I absolutely love how they turned out, and I had so much fun playing around with stamping today. If my cuticles look extra nourished, it is because I did go in with cuticle oil 2 times for this nail set, but that's okay. A little extra cuticle oil never hurt anybody, but because I did forget to plug in my microphone, I wanted to redo this clip. But yes, I had a lot of fun with today's nail set. These also turned out super fun. I love how they are giving Halloween, but they are not like full-blown Halloween nails. I think these are a really cute set. I love the marble, like fluid art ink stamping, and then also the orange, green, and purple coloring for these nails. Do not miss out on the free stamping course from Maniology. I will have that information down below in the description box. It is a free stamping course, so I highly recommend everyone checking it out. If you are new to stamping, if you want to try out stamping, or if you just love stamping and want a few more extra tips, check it out. It is free. Who doesn't love free stuff? I highly recommend you guys do take a look into that. I will have that down below in the description box along with the products that I did use in today's video in case you guys do want to pick anything up for yourselves. Thank you again to Maniology for sponsoring today's video. I really hope that you guys did enjoy today's video, but as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.